information provided in this video, always remember that a crucial part of removing a person's confusion is understanding his or her unique source of it. Is the world evil? No. Even though many will tell you so. When God created the world, right there in Genesis 1, He calls it good over and over and over again. Now you may say, we destroyed the world, wrecked the world, when we brought sin into the world as humans, but that's not what the Bible says. The Bible says in Romans 8:28 that the creation was subjected to frustration, not by its own will, but by the will of the one who subjected it, God, in hope that it may be liberated from its bondage to decay. In other words, the suckiness and the suffering and the fallenness of this world is to draw us out of our sin. Is it okay to enjoy something in this world? Yes. Think about it. It says in Romans 1 that we see God's indescribable qualities in the things He has made. It says right there in Romans 1:19. So, think about, how could you possibly understand God? And how could God help you understand Him? By creating wonderful things in this world for you to enjoy. Whether it be football, whether it be food, whether it be sex with your wife. That should draw you toward God, not come between you and God. It should give you an appreciation for the creator of it. But is it okay to enjoy non-Christian art, like music, movies, sports, whatever? Yes. You have to use your discernment, because anything talent that they have and anything good or praiseworthy that they're doing, they should be praised for it, and it can draw you to God because God gave them that, and every good and perfect gift comes from above, but it'll be mixed in with bad stuff, and you're going to have to use your discernment to tell what's what. But you're going to have to use your discernment with so-called Christian artists too. You can't just think that because they are labeled Christian that you can just trust everything they say. So welcome to life. What is the wrong attitude towards the world? It says in 1 John 2, you either love the world or you love the Father. And the word that's translated love is agape, which means committed no matter what type love. And that kind of love is wrong, because if you're committed to having, like, say, a car, no matter what, you'll want to steal the car. If you're committed to having sex, no matter what, you won't just have sex with your wife, you have sex with everyone. You'll lie. You won't get along with people to get what you want, What is legalism? It's when you realize that your agape for the world is creating evil desires, but you want to be a good person, so you create all these strict rules to keep yourself under control. And but you're in your heart, you're as worldly as you can possibly be, but you're just trying to contain that with rules. You get up at 5:30 in the morning to pray, but then you play every girl you can. Okay, just as long as you're within the boundaries, you're as worldly as possible. That's legalism. And then, why are Christians so corny? Have you noticed all the corny Christian T-shirts and everything Christians do? Can be so lame, and ripping off It's always a rip-off of something secular, and it's not really Christians so much as it's the churchy Christians, because the churchy Christians are the people who feel like it's either the world or God, and so the world becomes this forbidden fruit. And they can't enjoy the things in the world, but they secretly do, and so they try to bring the world into the church. They try to have a Christian version of, like, secular rock, And they don't try to bring Christ to the world. They try to bring the world to the church, and coolness to the church, and hipness to the church. So that's where that comes from. And the thing is, as C.S. Lewis said it, the things in this world should draw you to God. The creation should give you an appreciation for the Creator. Even, an atheist like Mary Shelley writing Frankenstein, when she said, the monster says, when I came into this world, I didn't understand why you guys needed police and judges and jails. But now that I've been in this world, I realized that you were created, you came from something perfect, and you fell away from that. And I was made in your image, and I've fallen away from that. And Mary Shelley, who wrote this book, was a devoted atheist. But it seems like she understands the concept of original sin, doesn't she? So there's things of value outside your little protected bubble of churchiness, but you're going to have to be able to use discernment. And I promise you're going to have to be able to use your discernment inside the church too. Thank you for your time.